evacuated.
Trainees?
Gave the order myself.
What did you tell them?
I told them to run.
That's all they need to hear until we reach Seattle.
Agreed.
Anything new on the terrorist?
He's in the city. No ID yet. Unclear whether we're the target.
An academic distinction if he really has an anti detonator. The security bots have acquired the target.
We're too late!
Pull back. Let's go. Move!
Our enemies aren't that desperate.
Perhaps we meet a new enemy.
What if they already know about the Seattle facility?
We have other options.
We aren't equipped to fight a war.
We're going to change the terms of engagement. It's our war, not theirs. We don't need cities or armies. We have the cell of human bodies. An invisible weapon for an invisible war.
Welcome, Alex. I see that you're awake.
Just trying to sleep off the chopper ride. What happened? The guards practically dragged me to the roof.
Let me introduce myself. Layla Nassif, director of the Tarsus Academy here in Seattle.
I've been moved to Seattle? What about Billy? Is she here too?
Alex, I'm afraid something happened in Chicago. A terrorist attack. We evacuated you and Billy just in time.
No one told me anything about an attack. How bad is it? I have friends in Chicago.
You don't want all the details in one dose. Trust me. First, pick up your map to the facility. It's stored in a data cube inside the chest. Then I'll unlock your door and tell you what I can about the disaster.
What was that noise?
Nothing to be concerned about. You have your assignment, Alex. Good. Now I'd like you to come downstairs and meet the other trainees. Billy Adams you know from Chicago. Check in with her in apartment 454 on your way down.
Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Very funny. Oh God, he's really dead, isn't he?
Attention,
What
trainees.
happened?
Self-study will
Mike
not
and I,
continue until the top of
we've
the hour.
worked here for years. Usually nothing makes it past the turrets.
Do you know what's going on? Dr. Nassif acted like nothing's wrong.
I'm sure SSC will be sending help any minute now.
Until our security
What's going on?
assessment
I saw one of your
changes, process will
troopers
be
killed.
operating as a closed
All part of
campus.
SSC duties.
Please
I
remain
can't
in
comment
the
except to
complex.
say the situation will be under control shortly.
What do you mean, no comment? I saw a man die.
Move along. I know you have your orders and I have mine. Now let me do my job.
I've got just as much training as you do, if not more. Why don't you let me help out?
Why don't you keep your mouth shut and just stay out of SSC's way?
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
Wait. I've got to snap out of it.
Yeah, who's there?
It's me, Alex.
Finally, it's about time you woke up. Come on in. We've got to talk about what's been going on around here.
Until our security assessment changes. Process will be operating as a closed campus. Please
I take
remain
it you
in
heard the
complex.
disturbance.
Any idea what's going on around here? This Dr. Nassif is telling me to ignore what sounded like an explosion, and I just saw a man killed in the hallway.
I tried to get answers out of Dr. Nassif, but all she'd give me is the elevator code. It's 28901 if you need it. I don't know what's going on, but it's clear we're not safe.
Attention
We don't know
trainees.
anyone here, so we better
Self-study
watch
will
each
last
other's
only
back.
until the top of
Thanks.
the hour.
I guess I should meet our hostess here already. Not much else I can do, and maybe I can get some better answers in person. You coming?
No, not yet. I've got things to do.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed campus. Please remain in the main complex.
Killed in the line of duty. At least it's noble, I guess.
Attention trainees. Self-study will last only until the top of the hour.
I know what you must be thinking. Don't worry. This won't be a repeat of Chicago.
The facility's under attack. By who?
No one. Just an isolated incident. Listen, we want the trainees to stay in the rec area. You'll be safe down here.
Doctor, we have a code yellow.
Hello, Stan. Are you sure?
One of the guards turned up dead.
I'll be right there. You'd better introduce yourself to the others. Clara's just down the hall and Leo's running laps around the track.
What's going on? I have a right to know if I'm in danger.
You'll be safe in the rec area. Go, Alex. I don't have time to debrief every one of the trainees.
Hello there, you must be Alex. I'm Clara Sparks.
Hi, what's going on? It looks like this facility is under attack.
Probably just more demolition. That's Upper Seattle, you know, always growing. We hear it all the time. Hey, you must be overwhelmed. I mean, Chicago, the whole city. Was your family from there?
My foster parents.
Your parents? Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. If I can do anything to make you feel more at home, let me know.
So, they let the Chicago transfers out of their cages. You're looking at Leo Jankowski. You train here now, so I guess you can call me Leo.
Alex, I just talked to Dr. Nassif. Know anything about a code yellow emergency? A security guard has been murdered.
Would I be running if there was an emergency? Me? You never heard the name Leo Jankowski in Chicago?
Sorry.
I'm the one with the perfect special ops rating. They didn't tell you this? Why would they keep it a secret?
Ever heard the name Alex D? They told me the same thing.
What? Really?
Just kidding. Listen, I'm serious. You didn't hear the explosions? I saw a guard killed right in front of me on the apartment level.
Probably staged. A test for the new transfers. They rewrote the exercises because of my performance. If there was trouble, they'd notify me immediately.
The guard was dead. I'm sure of it.
Better look again. They did the same thing to me during summer recon. I got a perfect score because I kept my cool.
Sounds like you're in this for the adventure.
Why'd you sign up? Money?
My foster parents enrolled me at a Tarsus middle school. I never thought about it much.
An orphan? You were pretty pampered for an orphan. Why not be a banker or something?
I grew up in old Chicago, not some cozy enclave. My parents made it clear I was gonna have to make it on my own. When I got picked for the covert ops program, I figured, what the hell?
What the hell? What kind of assignment do you expect with that attitude?
A risky one, with a big salary.
Let me finish my run.
Facility is under attack. Alex, please get the med kit and the multi-tool equipment locker next to the basketball court. Just a precaution. I'm transmitting the soft key ID to your data vault right now. More details when they become available. Terrorists seem to belong to the Order. Religious fanatics. Their exact objective is unclear. All trainees will evacuate the facility immediately. Use the elevator in my office.
We've got trouble. I spotted a seeker coming our way. Look, there's no reason for me to drag a trainee into a firefight. Why don't you try to slip out before I start shooting?
Sounds like a good way to become a target.
Not if you're careful. Just stick to the shadows, crouch, and move slowly. You'll come through just fine.
Any more pointers?
Sure. Want to keep a low profile? Manage the line of sight situation. Hide behind things. Watch where the enemy's head is facing. And listen. I'm always surprised how much these amateur commandos give away by talking to themselves during a fight.
Okay, I'll get out without being seen.
Good luck. I'll hold fire as long as I can.
This is not a drill. Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately.
My points. You've got my attention.
Could be trouble, I guess.
Warning, autonomous security systems have been compromised. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Thanks
Intruders
for
are
the
storming
help.
the
I
facility.
guess they weren't kidding about
Evacuate
you Tarsus
immediately.
recruits.
Warning, autonomous security systems have been compromised. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Intruders are storming the facility. Evacuate immediately. Warning.
Billy, what are you doing? We all got the same orders. Get out of the facility through Nassif's office.
Forget that. How do you know they won't just cut us loose, given all this trouble at their facilities? Grab what you can now. Get your biomods installed. Tarsus owes us that much. I got mine, and they're worth the trouble.
How? The facility's being locked down and evacuated.
Go back to your apartment. You'll be able to get to the biomod lab through a breach the Order made in the residential area.
Wait, do you know what's going on?
The Order contacted me in Chicago and told me how to uncover Tarsus's treachery. We're not trainees. We're test subjects. Finding out I've been used like that, I don't feel so bad about disobeying orders.
But where does the Order fit into all this? I thought they were a world church, not private investigators. I need to know more before I start making decisions.
The Order believes in natural balance, and they see Tarsus's operations as a violation of that. It's impossible to live a balanced life if your actions are secretly manipulated by a lab with its own agenda. Now you have a chance to see the real Tarsus. Explore the facility, starting with your apartment.
Warning, autonomous security system have been compromised.
If you want to avoid confrontations in the hall, you can crawl through a vent shaft I found earlier. It connects Clara's and Leo's apartments. Enter the apartment on your immediate left to get to it.
Our sailors are securing the building on foot, and we have reprogrammed the security systems to neutralize threats to our cause.
We were friends. Now there's a seeker down there. I guess I gotta take him down.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cover me when I charge him? I mean, I can handle it by myself. It's just that in training, we always have backup.
Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it.
You stay here. I'll take care of it.
Order be
Right.
praised. May
What
her
was I
holiness
thinking?
watch over and guide you.
Probably nothing. Come back here. Focus now. I am ready.
This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
It'll take more than that. Her Holiness.
Until our security assessment changes, Tarsus will be operating as a closed
I thought I'd see you
securing the
die.
building on foot. We have reprogrammed your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause.
We were friends. There's a seeker down there. I guess
Sounds like
cover.
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been
You stay here.
brainwashed.
I'll take it.
Reject Tarsus and the tyrants. To establish it. Order be praised. May her holiness watch over and guide you.
Looks like my unauthorized visitor is strange. You've got my attention now.
We're going to be in big
This is
trouble.
Order demands your attention. It'll take more than that.
Thanks a million. No telling what he was going to do next.
Our seekers are securing the building on foot, and we have reprogrammed your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause. We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it. Order be praised. May her holiness watch
You
over
will
and
each be
guide you.
interviewed individually in the near future to determine your interests and how they position you within the company. Please keep in mind how important security has become. We are looking for assurances that moving you into these new positions is the right thing at this time.
This is the order.
No one has yet claimed responsibility for the attack on Chicago. We don't know with any certainty whether it was an accident, an ideological strike against the WTO enclave there, or something else. Fortunately, we were able to evacuate the trainees there. They will be joining us at this location and you will be meeting them shortly. We appreciate your patience during this stressful period.
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it. Order be praised. May her holiness watch over and guide you.
the subjects.
The sound next time.
Not just the sound barrier, you can see it.
What do you think you'll do?
Which one is it?
D03.
I didn't get a chance to read the file.
Maybe we should leave.
Not with the security grid malfunctioning. We're fine right here.
So he has a sense of humor.
Our cause. Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you. This is the order. We are now in control of this facility. Our seekers are securing the building on foot, and we have reprogrammed your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause. We are here to rescue you from the inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it. Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you. This is the order. We are now in control of this facility. This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
You've already seen the lab, so I guess it won't hurt anything for you to install a few biomods. You'll be needing them. The canisters will transfer seed populations of nanites into subregions of your body. You will need to configure each subpopulation for a specific skill. For instance, the actin drivers in your legs can either increase your speed or quiet your footsteps. Not both.
It's a little late for a seminar on my biomod architecture.
The Tarsus program may be unconventional, but trust me, we take care of our trainees.
The people attacking Tarsus, are they the ones responsible for Chicago? What's going on?
The Order is an intolerant cult. They hate multinational corporations and the private security forces that protect them.
Which means me.
Exactly. But I don't think they were involved with Chicago. They're a worldwide organization, not a band of terrorists.
Doesn't look that way to me.
Many organizations would like to see us fail. That's perhaps all I should say for now.
Why should I trust someone who spies on me in my own apartment?
We keep our operations secret for a reason, Alex. Don't expect a full debriefing while you're still in danger of being captured. Now install your biomods and get out of there. Well done. Enjoy. Even though they run on normal energy cells, your systems are far more efficient than the standard piezo-chem architecture. Now get down to the street. The elevator on this level uses the lab's general access code, 3445.
We are here to rescue you from an inhumane scientific experiment. Hear us. You have been brainwashed. Reject Tarsus and the tyrants who established it. Order be praised. May Her Holiness watch over and guide you. This is the order. We are now in control of this facility.
Terrorists reprogrammed our security, and that turret up there means business. So we're trapped because the order's out there, taking down scientists.
There's got to be some way to outsmart a camera.
If you can sneak past the camera, or take it out with EMP, you'll be fine. As soon as that camera catches sight of a target, the turret opens fire.
Sounds easy enough. Do you want to follow me through?
I'm not willing to take that risk, but you guys are trained for that sort of thing. I'm just supposed to be quietly observing students and taking notes from behind the glass. Hopefully backup will show up soon and rescue me, but you don't have that luxury. You cannot let yourself be captured.
Okay, have it your way.
Trust me, Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters were observed only to ensure that our graduates show no behavioral abnormalities after the biomod infusion procedure.
Seekers closing in, and our own security system turned against us. We're trapped.
Your security systems to neutralize threats to our cause.
Tracking infrared disturbance. Anomaly detected. Tracking infrared disturbance.
You must be the captain who goes down with the ship.
In a manner of speaking. We won't hand our research over to fanatics, not without a fight.
Something's happening. Another squad of terrorists.
Where?
Right below us. They're going through the apartments.
You sure you're gonna stay and fight?
If our enemies capture this facility, they'll learn how you were made. Stand by us, Alex. You're the one with combat training. Maybe you could handle the intruders before they reach my companion and me.
Is this entire facility for studying us, the trainees? Was I under the microscope in Chicago, too?
Biomodification is more involved than you might imagine, Alex. This facility was for your protection.
You know my name.
I better know a lot more than that if my code is going to be regulating protein synthesis in the cells of your body.
Let's show up, Bucker. Don't take cover.
Trust me, Tarsus has a strict policy against voyeuristic behavior by our researchers. Your living quarters were observed only to ensure that our graduates show no behavioral abnormalities after the biomod infusion procedure.
Anomaly detected.
You must be the... You sure is this entire facility for bio? You know I bet.
Tracking infrared disturbance.
Take more than that.
The target just went.
You must be...
Somewhere right below.
You sure? Is this bio? You know I bet.
You're dead.
Whoa! Oh, this is it. Don't push back. Oh.
This is Lauren. We are now in control of this facility.
Don't take more than that.
Lucky shot.
Ouch!
Well done, Alex D. I just read in your file that of all the trainees, Dr. Nassif picks you as the most likely to support our objectives. She appears to have been right.
When do I find out what this program is all about?
When we have you safe inside another Tarsus facility, we can no longer protect ourselves in North America.
So the research is happening all over the world?
First, let's get you out of here. I can't offer you much, but I was just repairing this silencer for Leo. Maybe you could make use of it.
Thanks.
That should fit most firearms. Good luck. Be careful of our turrets and alarms. The terrorists have reprogrammed them. The Order reprogrammed our security system. We're stuck here unless we can get past the beam trigger.
What's it do? Trip an alarm?
Are you kidding? This is a top secret lab. Those are gold beams. They're set up to flatline a person in about a quarter second.
Is there another way out?
I guess this room might have a ceiling vent or something, but that won't do me any good. I'm claustrophobic. If you've got a multi-tool, you might try hacking the control panel next to the beams, or disable it with an EMP weapon, or something else that might work. Just blow the whole thing up with a grenade. It's red beams that trip alarms, and green ones that trigger gas bombs. The colored light is holographic in nature, just a way to intimidate intruders. The laser beams themselves are invisible. I was on my way out when they hacked the security. I feel so. The Order Church is in big trouble if they finally give it into the absolutists.
Reporting intrusion. Threat lost.
Suspicious activity.
Repairing wounds. Failed to complete operation.
Thanks. I think I'll hide out upstairs. Her Holiness has run into trouble by taking a more moderate line towards scientific research.
Reassembling tissues. Finished repairing damage.
Anomaly detected. Threat identified. Infrared disturbance.
With you. Go. You're free.
Who are you?
I'm Lim Chen, High Augur to Her Holiness. We can't protect you in Upper Seattle. You will have to come to our church, then we can talk more.
Protect me from who?
Dr. Nassif, she will try to recapture you.
No one forced me into the covert ops program.
That's because you never tried to leave. Believe me, you would have been killed the second you let down those scientists. The ones posted around your bedroom back there.
The only killers I've seen so far are your order troopers.
I apologize. My overzealous captain disobeyed orders. He was instructed to mount a rescue.
You can't control your own people?
The church suffers from certain internal disputes. I can explain more later. Hurry, Alex. You'll find us in the old Hartford turbine factory in Lower Seattle.
Sir, that's close enough. Do not approach the checkpoint.
What's going on? Why am I the one being questioned? I just escaped from a raid on Tarsus.
Let the WTO handle this disturbance. Just answer my questions. Who do you work for? All non-enclave workers must leave the area until security can be restored.
That's one of them.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay, you can pass, but you're instructed to report immediately to Chief Morgan at the WTO air terminal.
Something wrong?
Just move along so we can seal off the area.
You'll be safe in the WTO enclave. Whatever you do, don't go down the inclinator into Lower Seattle. The Order terrorists are strong there.
You got past the checkpoint. Good. Now forget everything those troopers just said. I trust the WTO about as much as I now trust Tarsus. If you need further proof of the program's duplicity, you should stop by Steve's apartment. I got the address when I broke into her office. Apartment 2224, Emerald Suites. I'm transmitting a map of the complex to you now.
Get out of Upper Seattle while you can. The WTO could decide to arrest you at any moment. You can reach the lower districts via the inclinator in the northwest corner of the enclave.
My business plan didn't have a comma for active terror. Had a message that had to stop.
Just checking up on my investment. I guess business is a little slow because of the terrorist attack down the block.
Could be. Live here was just telling me about it. Tarsus Academy, right? Usually the order goes after the inclinator.
Business is always about the same, since you asked. That's what I was saying. You can barely make a profit up here because of the high rent.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to pull so much volume if I had a branch in Lower Seattle. What's it to you?
Just curious. The Pequod's in my hometown was always packed.
Personally, I think it's about time Lower Seattle, Queequeg's Coffee in particular, got their own taste of terror.
I hear you. Have something specific in mind?
Not that I want to see anyone get hurt, but I'd pay to see someone break in and set fire to their inventory of coffee beans.
Nice.
That's arson.
Very perceptive. If you look like one of those Tarsus kids that hang around here, they do the job, maybe just lob a grenade in there or something. Interested in a little adventure?
I'd have to think about it.
The Queequeg's manager lives in apartment 21 of the Heron's Loft building. I bet you can find the code to the shop there. Careful though, he's always loafing around at home since he doesn't have to do the 24-hour shtick like us.
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy. Well, this is the legacy we inherited from JC. Denton. J.C. Denton.
I don't think I know you.
Every day I hear more rumors in the media. All the fanatics want to destroy the Enclave system. Terrorists are planning attacks in the night. The Order and WTO are locked in an endless, invisible war. Not so, citizens. For Holiness and I are... meeting this week in Trier, Germany, to negotiate better relations. We do not condemn religion, or do they condemn free enterprise.
Looking good.
Fair. 5 times the old one.
5 times? That's quite an increase.
Uh-huh.
Don't WTO policies discourage price fluctuations?
Huh?
You know, the zoning rules, licensing procedures, the constant monitoring of markets. A 5-fold price hike is pretty unusual.
When I'm not too political.
You trying to make a quick buck or something?
No, man. Lay off that script. I'm just setting passes.
Take it easy.
Uh-huh.
Real smooth.
Hey! What's going on?
Still breathing.
I'm gonna take care of this. That's it!
Seek a higher path.
Try to brainwash more mercenaries?
How do you mean?
I'm talking about the attack on Tarsus. Is that what you do when people won't listen to your sermons? You murder them?
Brother Lamar spoke to me when he entered the Enclave. He and his seekers are sworn followers of Her Holiness. They would raise their hands in battle only if provoked.
You could be telling the truth. Who knows? Tell me more about your faith.
I used to live here and believe everything Dumier said until I realized that enclaves do the real brainwashing, convincing people it's a free market where everyone can succeed if they work hard enough, when in fact it's all controlled to keep the wealth in the hands of a select few. I'm trying to wake them up. Once I was like you, mindlessly consuming, but you've always felt something was missing. Join the Order and let Her Holiness help you find it. Your life is out of balance, too focused on objects and acquisition. Shed the fear and greed that drives you. Reconnect with the inner order you have denied for so long. Her Holiness is waiting for you. She will help you in this search.
This is WTO Security Chief Donna Morgan. You were told to report to the... air terminal. Very well, but do us a favor. The Minister of Culture lives in the penthouse here. We believe he is smuggling equipment and violating WTO import-export regulations. Search his apartment for a vault containing contraband.
No one better try anything on my watch.
You must be a new tenant. I don't recognize you.
What is this place?
This is the Emerald Suites, friend. Home to Upper Seattle's elite. The culture minister himself leases the penthouse. There's a research scientist in 2224. She's hardly ever home. And a high-end lawyer in 2226.
Good work. You found Dr. Nassif's place. Now see what you can learn.
This is Layla Nassif. Sorry I'm out of the country right now. I'll be in touch next time I'm in town. Bye.
Start searching her apartment. Maybe there's a data cube or something.
What's this all about?
I wanted you to see more evidence that the program is corrupt. We weren't their proteges, just their guinea pigs. That's why I joined the Order.
So you're serious? Leaving all your work at Tarsus behind so you can join this church? How do you know we can trust them? They attacked the apartments and put us in danger.
I've been talking with their High Augur, Lin Mei Chen. There was some miscommunication about the raid, but the main objectives were still accomplished. They showed us what was really going on behind the scenes and freed us. I'm grateful, and you should be too.
Grateful? Miscommunication? They were shooting at us.
We're not exactly sure what went wrong, but there are some radical cells within the Order that want to take more extreme measures. They certainly don't represent the Order as a whole.
We've been with the program since we were 13 years old. Why are you so quick to abandon that? What can the Order offer you?
They really want us to find true balance and order in our lives, which can only be possible when we're not being subjected to secret experiments.
Tarsus gave us a lot. Maybe we owe them a chance to explain.
Don't be naive. Search Nassif's apartment, then go to the Order headquarters in the old Hartford Turbine warehouse in Lower Seattle. It will all become clear to you. That sounds like it's from Mark Finley, Seattle's Minister of Culture. Now, why would he be talking to Nassif about hiding a shipment? Is Tarsus involved in some sort of smuggling operation?